I honestly cannot find the words to describe how angry I am at the world. First off with the Paris attack, and we found a lot of selective sympathy about that, but I'm not here to talk about that at all. I mean, we had the Lebanon bombing 2 days before that, and we couldn't put our Lebanese flag on our profile picture, and we couldn't mark ourselves safe if we were at Lebanon. I mean, I'm not in Lebanon, I'm just saying in general, and that's not the topic though. The thing is, after the Paris attack, of course, ISIS took credit for it. They like to take credit for your information for any attack, whether they planned it, whether they whether they did it or not. It doesn't matter if they did or not. It's just a tactic that it's how they show that they're powerful by taking credit for other people's dirty work, and they're known for that. I mean, there's a couple of cases where there was proof that they didn't do some attacks and they took credit for it. Anyway, that's not the topic either. The problem is we've had, it's been 4 days that Syria has been facing continuous bombing by the French, and then we get Russia as well striking some rebellious areas, and what you get is two strong nations bombing in Syria. Of course, it's great because then you can get rid of all the terrorists and get rid of basically having a more peaceful world, right? But that's not happening. I mean, bombing for peace is like fucking for virginity. And excuse my language, but when you're bombing a nation, there's always going to be civilians stuck in the middle, and I just don't think that is fair because people are dying, children are dying. We're not hearing about it because, they like to show that they're doing something good, but really it's actually harming innocent people. So the more we're waiting, the more we're not doing anything about it, the more it's making me angry, and that's basically why I'm just bursting myself into the computer. Civilians are dying, people are losing their homes. Let's face it, you can't really bomb ISIS places. I mean, they're not dumb to just publicly announce where they stay and where they don't, because they basically hide behind civilians as well. And I just think that it's 2015. Can't you think a little bit smarter than just airstrikes and bombing? Can't you go in ground? I just don't think it's fair because people are dying, and it's just as sad as the Paris attack, maybe even worse, because this is 4 days instead of 1 day. And you can just only imagine how many people are dying, and we're not even getting reports on it, or we're not hearing anything about it because there's no one there to report it. I just want to end this on a note that the world has to come together to find a solution that isn't airstrikes and isn't gonna involve innocent people dying, because this blood, the human blood is very valuable, and I just don't believe that anyone should die that way because it makes me angry. It makes me so angry.